Oh, that's why.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, so we're starting up here. So yeah, dude, tell us a little about your Twitch stream.
Okay, so I started it recently. I like how many like I originally started it a couple months ago, and I like Indiana Jones, and that was taken. So I was like, oh, it's almost Halloween. We got to be spooky. So Bindiana Bones. Yeah.
Dude, that's great, man. That's very funny.
So on
So,
my Twitch, the profile picture is like a skeleton with like the Indiana Jones hat. I did it myself. Very proud of it.
dude, great. Can I put that as your name
Go
for the
ahead.
video? Unless you want to use your real name, which is absolutely fine too.
I'm fine with Indiana Bones.
Ah, cool.
It's funny. So
Yeah. So have you like done any comedy ever?
comedy. I mean, like in middle school, I did like drama, so that's kind of comedy. I thought that was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you like now besides I guess your Twitch? What games do you do for Twitch?
Oh, I play like League of Legends, CS:GO, and like now Among Us, but that's only when I play with friends. But like, oh, excuse me. Uh, League of Legends and CS:GO mainly because like I'm pretty competitive, and those are games like I have lots of hours in, so I kind of know what I'm doing, and it's just fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, and what are you liking besides the Twitch streaming and everything? Like, what are some of your other interests?
Well, I play tennis. I really enjoy tennis. Yeah.
Have you been doing that for a while?
Yeah. My dad got me into it when I was like two or something, and since.
So you're like killing it now, huh?
I mean, I would like to hope, but sometimes we killing it. Sometimes somebody beats me, but that's all right.
Yeah, I, it's such an important thing to just be able to do something that you like to do, even
Oh yeah,
if, I mean, there's always going to be someone better than you. There's always going to be someone worse, you know. Um,
yeah.
at least with stuff like sports, you know, unless you're LeBron James playing
Oh
basketball.
no, 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 no.
Crazy, it's just nuts. But
Yeah.
so like, where in the country do you live? What state?
Oregon.
Oh no! Oh my God, you lucky. Oh, that is like the nice. How do you like it there?
I love it, dude. I mean, with all these protests, it's a little scary because of those like unmarked vans that were around during those protests. That was scary.
Are you
But
like kind of closer to that area?
a little bit, little bit.
Hmm.
So that was definitely scary, but otherwise, it's just a fantastic state.
Yeah, dude, I was up there. I was up there just a month ago, over in Hood River.
Oh
Um,
yeah,
oh my God, dude, I was there
you,
for 10 days and like driving around, and it was just amazing. I love that
yeah.
spot. I would love to. I'd like if do you think that you'd like to spend more time there? Like as you get older, would you like to stick around, or
No, no.
where do you want to go?
Europe. Me and my friends want to go backpacking in Europe. So that was gonna be the plan, but then this Corona hit, so now we have to wait a little bit. But
Wow. So what is it about Europe that kind of have you traveled much before?
no, no, I've never been out of the state. So like, just like, I don't know. The plan was to go backpacking everywhere and just see everything and like get experiences before college. So that was like mainly the idea. Like, oh, I've never been out of country. I've never had these experiences. I want to go do it, and I want to like meet new people, learn how to be social, all that.
Hmm. So now, kind of knowing a little bit about your background and stuff, like what are some things that I don't know, what are some things that you think need to change in Oregon in your particular life? Like what are the things that you want to see changed?
I don't think it's anything wrong with Oregon. I just think it's the country in general. Like, it's just going downhill so quickly. Like, oh my god. Like, I'm not that political, but like this corona just brings out everything, and especially like the worst in people. And so that really shows like what is messed up with our country, like the deep didn't even know you had. Like
Yeah.
like our friends that like we don't really get political, but ever since this corona, like we've opened up our eyes and like, oh my god,
Yeah.
we kind of see how bad everything is, and like yeah, just everyone's beliefs.
So like what do you think, so like going down a little deeper with that, like if you could change something about the culture or politics in our country, like how would you want to change it? What do you think needs to happen to move things in the right direction?
Ooh, that's a really good question. I I just think the system in general, like it's just built like the rich getting richer and everyone below it just getting exploited. And like
Mm.
it's like how do I word this? It's just like people that are like struggling, like especially during this corona, nobody is helping them out. Like those stimulus checks were supposed to get out, and it just shows people's priority. Like nobody cares for the like lower class. Like I said, the rich are getting richer, and they only care about that. And
Yeah.
like I think what also needs to change is just like everyone's beliefs. Like everyone is either like just so split right now. Like some people are believing, oh, like everyone matters, like all that, and like these people that have been like discriminated against for so long, like we need to fix this. And then other people like, oh, there's nothing wrong with it. Why are you saying that? I don't like you, so I'm gonna start getting aggressive towards you just because of that. And like just our system is just splitting everyone up so fast right now. So we
Mm.
need to change that.
So like you don't really think that there's much wrong with Oregon at all?
Not, I mean, like, not really, because like I'm just trying to see the full picture instead of
Right,
like
kind
the
of like the bit like the macroscopic kind of
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
I see. Interesting. Cool. Is there are there any other kind of thoughts or issues that you kind of have been on your mind lately that you may want to, I don't know, throw
Talk
out
about
there and maybe yeah talk
oh,
about?
not really. Like that's the only thing. Like besides this Corona, like, hey yo, thanks for follow, my man. What it do, baby? Hey, now two away from affiliate.
How many do you need for affiliate?
50.
There you
Yeah.
go. What happens when you get that?
So I don't know, but you get like a little
You
a
get
little
five
bit.
thousand dollars.
I
Yeah.
wish. No, it's just like you get more abilities. Like oh, I can give someone VIP, more um like not emojis. Like can't remember the word, but like you just get a little more like things you can do with your channel, and then that's like the stepping stone. And from there, you can go for partnership, which is only like I think 25 more. No. Like I think 200 followers, and then like a lot of people watching at one time. I don't really remember.
Is kind of one of your dreams like to be able to Twitch and just like live off that money?
Uh, not really. Like if I'm being realistic, I know I'm not like gonna get famous, but it's kind of like a hobby right now, and so like tennis is like the kind of like my job right now, and so I'd rather stick with that because that's like passion of mine, and
That's
then
great.
like ever since I started playing games, I wanted to be like famous, like gamer or whatever, like be on a team or something. And so like I don't know, I was hoping eventually like maybe I'll get like famous on Twitch and be able to go from there into gaming
Interesting.
because
Yeah.
that's how you really get spotted unless you're like really good at the game and like you're just on the high leaderboards and you'll get spotted like that.
Like how much money how much do you know how much money you can make from Twitch? Like if you have, let's say 100 people are following you and like 20, like, or I absolutely know I don't know the numbers at all.
So it's like I'm not too familiar, but I'm pretty sure it's every subscriber, and that's like somebody that gets to watch, like pays to watch you. That's like $2 to subscribe, and like let's say you have 1,000 people subscribe, you're getting $2,000, and even if it's just 100 people, that's like a lot of money. Yeah, it just goes up very fast, and so like with the higher end streamers, those guys have like 24,000 people watching them at one time, and they'll get a lot of people subscribing, and so those guys just throw out money like crazy.
Oh my God. So
Yeah.
how many so subscribers pay, and then what about followers? Like how does
Um, Followers is just like when you're a subscriber, you get more priority. And sometimes Twitch streamers will make it so then the people that can talk to them is in subscriber mode. So you have to subscribe to talk to the streamer. And followers are just like, okay, I'm just here casually. But subscribers are really like, oh, instead of watching Netflix, I'm gonna watch this guy.
wow.
And so
Wow.
like Twitch is kind of like it's slowly turning to like people are like making new friends on there, like, and it's kind of like weird with like higher end streamers. Subs also, yeah. So when you subscribe, you don't get ads. So that's it. That's also a huge thing.
Wow,
And
that's
so
great.
it's like there's kind of this thing going where like some lonely people will like spend a lot of money on like Twitch streamers, and just them reading out the name gives them so much like joy and all that.
Wow. Yeah, that kind of like connection to community. That's fascinating. That's wow. I mean, you can make so much more money way quicker on Twitch than you can with YouTube. Like YouTube
Uh,
is like a long. Oh, go for it. Can you hear me now?
all right, my
You can hear
headphones are.
me? Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
I mean, it sounds like you can make so much more money quickly
yeah,
doing Twitch than you would with
yeah.
YouTube.
And that's kind of like that's that's kind of like the hope. Like, oh, this is a hobby, and so like when I'm in college, I'm not gonna have time to coach tennis and that. So like hopefully like, oh, in between classes I stream, and if I get famous, then I'm gonna be making some money that's gonna help me out.
Oh, interesting. Cool. Well, dude, before we get going, I usually like to ask a few of these random questions that I wrote
Yep.
up. I only ask three of them.
Three of them.
Yeah, so pick three numbers between 1 and 45, and I'll ask you those
That's a
questions.
lot of questions. I respect that. Uh, we'll go 15, 22, and then 40.
Cool.
Okay.
Most people, a lot of people, not most, but the most popular numbers are 7 and 23, just to
Yeah.
give you an
Okay.
idea. Okay, 15.
7.
If a movie was made about you, what would the title of it be called?
Uh, Whew, that's a really good question. Um, Wacky Adventures. Okay, that's the first thing that came to mind.
Wacky Adventures with Bindiana Bones.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, that's amazing. That's good.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 22.
22.
All right, this is a deep one.
Okay, I like this.
What is your purpose?
Like purpose in life or just purpose in general?
Well, how about both? You just gave yourself two questions.
I'm fine with that. Purpose. So I think as people, it's just like live long enough to like make babies or whatever, and like be a parent. So that's like everyone's purpose. And then my purpose in life. So I don't know. Recently, I've been just like my mindset is just like going with the flow because like ever since this quarantine, like everything's been flipped upside down. So I think my purpose, like I think eventually I'll be able to see my purpose. And like I'm not that religious, but I still think there's a higher like power out there that has already a plan set for me and already has my purpose set out. And it's just taking me to figure that out. and especially with this quarantine, like, uh, wait, I was reading chat and then I lost my train of
That's
focus.
okay. So in this quarantine, in what way has this quarantine helped you figure out more of your purpose?
I mean, it made me figure out like, hey, no worries, man. It made me figure out that I want to help people. Like, we're all in this together. Like, especially with this quarantine, everyone is seeing the ugly of what people can do, and I think like my purpose is to like, I don't know, like make people happy or like give someone joy. Like, because I don't know, I don't like it when people are sad, and maybe this is why like subconscious thing for Twitch. Like, I like making people happy. I like seeing people laugh and all that, and especially with tennis when I coach a younger kid and like he hits a ball for the first time, that joy on his face is so nice and just makes me feel so happy. And like I know that, oh, that ball that kid hit, that's not going to be his last. I just gave him something so special, and like maybe that's my purpose, like helping people find something that they enjoy or just keeping people happy.
Oh, what a great answer, man. That was great.
I've never thought about that before, so that was nice to just talk about it.
Yeah, it was great to listen. Yeah, it was just it seemed to me like it was like like it's been kind of stuck in the back of your head, and now you were able to just kind of give
Yeah,
it some life.
yeah.
Okay. All right. This is the last question, number 40. What is the kindest thing you've been told?
Okay, so I actually believe in this. So, um, like the kindest thing that I've ever been told is, "You're a great person. I like you." That was like the best thing I've ever heard, and like I think especially with guys, it's like, or somebody I met earlier, they're like, "Hey, beautiful," just something like that towards a guy will lift his spirits for months. Because like when guys, I really believe this. Like guys just don't really get that much like support, and especially like when they're younger, they don't know how like what emotions are, like anger, how do I deal with that. And so like when somebody like just tells you something like that, like it's just the best feeling ever, you know.
Hmm.
It's kind of hard to put it into words, but
No,
yeah.
no, no. Well, I guess I'm interested. Was there a particular specific time when someone said that to you that
Oh yeah.
could
Oh
you
yeah.
could you
Oh,
share that with
okay.
us?
Okay, so this was like the first chick I ever told I loved her, right? And that was like the only time I told a chick I loved her. And so her just like telling me like, "Oh, I think you're a really great guy." That just meant so much to me. And like, yeah, like I don't know. I feel like guys don't really get that a lot. And so when somebody's told that, it really lifts their spirit.
Yeah, that
Sounds
really
like
resonated. What is that?
somebody said in Twitch chat. Sounds like friend zone. I can see
Oh,
where that is.
well, that's interesting, right? Because maybe it takes. I feel like it takes a lot of vulnerability to be able to say that to someone.
Oh
You know.
yeah. Oh yeah.
So whether or not it was a friend zone or not, whatever friend zone means, like isn't any relationship supposed to be have friendship as the
Yeah.
foundation in the
I
first
mean,
place?
I mean, a healthy relationship, yeah, there's
Yeah.
supposed to be a friendship and a bond there.
Yeah, exactly. So maybe this person that said that to you, maybe they don't get that yet.
Yeah.
But cool, man. That's awesome. And
Nah,
go for it.
sorry, I'm reading the chat. The dude says, "You're a really good guy, but we're just friends." That's what I thought she said. Nah, so like, it was like a really deep moment. Like it was after a really nice conversation, and we really opened up. And her just telling me that after I opened up, that just lifted my spirits. So it wasn't really a friend zone. It was just like, yeah, it was really wholesome.
Dude, that's awesome, man. Thank you so much for sharing that, dude.
Hey, yeah,
That's,
no
you
problem.
know,
I think it's
um,
good for people to talk about these kinds of stuff, and especially to a stranger. That's like that's gotta take some like confidence.
yeah,
Yeah, no, but you're giving me like Dr. K vibes. You should check him out.
I
He's like
am actually. I've never
he's
heard of
like
them.
he's like a therapist, and he's just so wholesome guy, and you sound just like him. I swear.
That's crazy. Is it Kaye?
No, it's doctor, like medical doctor, and then just the letter K.
Oh, that's it. Just letter K. Okay, I'm gonna check him out for sure.
Yeah.
So, Bindiana Bones, is there any last thing that you'd like to leave the audience with? Like maybe a last piece of advice or last thought?
You know what? I'm really liking what you're doing. Like when I first started doing like having this conversation, I'm gonna be honest, I was a little worried that it would go somewhere else. But after talking for a while, that felt really nice to just open up a little bit.
Awesome, man. Cool. Well, good luck with your Twitch,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna upload the video right now. It should be up in 10, 15 minutes.
All right.
And yeah, dude, if make sure to subscribe so that you see it pop up.
Yeah. All right. Hey, drop a follow. Almost there.
Yeah, that's right. Two
Oh,
away.
oh, wait. So Dr. K, his YouTube is Healthy Gamer GG. I forgot that. For somebody in
Healthy.
the chat.
Hold on. Healthy gamer. GG.
GG. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's
All one. Great.
all one word. Yep.
Cool.
Yeah.
Hate that,
And so
man.
I think you'll learn a lot from him.
Great. Yeah. Thank you. I'm gonna look him up right now. All
All
right,
right.
folks. Have a
Hey.
good night. See you
You
later. Bye.